Good morning, Chris and Jane. Residents who are still dealing with flooding in Bonita Springs say they're worried that this may become the new normal. Here, residents had to actually set up this caution tape just to outline the road because at one point it was completely underwater. Now, right now, we're just east of I-75 in a community. This is Lake Shalimere Drive. Now, take a listen to one resident we spoke to about their concerns with the flooding. Good morning, Malcolm and Jane. And as you guys know, the NFL protests have been a hot button issue for weeks now, but it took a new height when the president chimed in. And I'm sure we've all seen the images of some players choosing to kneel during the anthem, others choosing to stand locked arms in solidarity with their coaches. Malcolm and Jane, as you guys mentioned, we want to hear from people today. So we're going to be here at the Rebel Coffee Shop behind me. And in fact, I believe Catherine is inside and she has someone ready to go for a live interview. So I'm going to send it back to you guys now.
Absolutely, Deborah.
Deb, what do we know right now about what's happening there?
No one injured.
No one's injured. Everybody's out there safe.
Okay.
Now the investigation is still ongoing.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. So sorry about that, guys. I just got off of the phone with one of the detectives that gave me some information about what happened here. Now, according to what I was just told, this was an argument between roommates that escalated. Want to give you a shot at the situation here. It's still ongoing. From what I was just told, that there were several people removed from an apartment here.
Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning, Chris and Jane. Moments ago, we noticed a few vehicles leave this scene, but we're seeing now, as you can see right behind me, more officers are arriving on scene here. We're right outside of the Grand Ave apartments. This is in Fort Myers along Canal Street and Grand Avenue. And when we initially arrived on scene, we want to show you some brand new video that we shot. Now, it shows you the people that were being removed from this home. At one point, we counted as many as 7 people in handcuffs removed from apartment 103 here. Now, what we have confirmed from FMPD is that this was a roommate situation that escalated into some sort of problem. When we first got on scene, this was just before 4 a.m. There was a standoff with the people inside of the apartment and the officers. They had their guns drawn and shouting to the people inside, telling them to get out of the apartment. Now, again, as I said, we were able to speak with someone who was inside of the apartment when all of this happened. He tells us that this all escalated over a fight about money. Now, we're not exactly sure what the details are around that, but I will continue to work to get more information. We're live this morning in Fort Myers. Deborah Souverain, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Deborah. Deborah?
Good morning, Chris and Jane. Currently, we're driving through a community east of I-75 where flooding is still an issue. I want to give you guys a look at the roads here, and you can see Amy, the evacuation was lifted around 5:30, and we're actually standing right where the fire was burning. And there's still a few hot spots in this area we want to show you, just one that we've spotted so far. Now, I want to give you a scope of how big this fire was. It burned through about 75 acres, and you can see around me where all the trees are pretty much torched. You can see just some of the damage that was done here. And just look and see how close it got to the homes here. Now, we want to go to some video that was sent to us. Good morning, Chris and Jane. The testing will take place behind this fence here, and it's locked. And that's because officials don't want residents coming anywhere near the soil here. And this is what they're going to be testing. Now, the reason why they're testing the soil is because they found arsenic 10 years ago. This area used to be a dump site, and we're moving around because we want to show you where this is. This is in a very populated neighborhood. There are dozens of homes around here. We're on the corner of Henderson Avenue and South Street, and they're going to be testing this plot of land here that stretches from Henderson Avenue and South Street all the way back to Mid Avenue. Now, we want to give you a chance to listen to residents that we spoke to who say they were upset about finding out about this because they wanted to know about it much sooner.